I thought I'd start this recording. Opponent just had to go do something, so let's just go and show off the list. So I am playing a Scum list. I have got Han Solo. This time I'm changed his loadout a little bit from the last time I used him. I'm trying out the Child Greedo instead of Hotshot Gunner and Engine Upgrade. I think it's the most common build that everyone's flying. I don't want to be a common, but if it's strong, it's strong. I'm going to fly that. So Han gets an extra dice, 2 extra dice when shooting through a rock, an extra dice if my opponent's stressed, and he gets a 2 force, which if I'm not shot, it comes back using the Mandalorian, and if I take a damage, I get 1 back. And Greedo just lets me change a hit to a crit once per turn. And if I don't spend that, my opponent gets to change 1 hit to a crit every time he shoots me. Next on my list, Ben Rao, really reliable. Another 5-point ship. So at range 1, he rolls 5 dice on attack, 4 dice on defense. He is pretty flimsy. It's going to be a problem against my opponent's list, but it's okay because we deal with that. Why is this overlay up? Thank you. That was annoying. Next on the list is Dallin Oberus. I'm really enjoying flying Dallin. He's really fun. So Dallin basically lets you banky barrel roll using his microthrusters ability. If you fully executes a maneuver, he can take a stress to rotate 90 degrees. Because of that, he doesn't get an action from that, so it's like a use at your own risk sort of thing. But it's also a convenient turnaround option instead of doing a 3 Talon. I do have a 3 sleep, sorry, but I do have a coordinator, so there is options for me to coordinate Dallin, do a maneuver, then rotate. So I could coordinate Dallin a barrel roll into focus, like banky barrel roll away, do a maneuver, and then rotate again. So as long as it's blue. But yeah, it's really, really strong, really strong. Then I have a 3-point ship. This is Nadru Sulik. He's my favorite 3-point ship as an attacker. So Nadru, if he's not close to friendlies, if there's no friendlies at 0 to 2, he rolls 1 additional attack die. So if he's on his own and he's at range 1, he's rolling 4 dice at range 1. Really strong for a headhunter. He's got Lone Wolf, making him want to stay away from everyone even more, and Barrage Rockets. So he's got a decent attack option just by having a focus. And he can use Lone Wolf for defensive reroll, offensive reroll. If my opponent's in my bullseye, when I use a Barrage Rocket, I get to reroll. I can spend charges to reroll. Really strong for 3 points, in my opinion. Last on my list is Sako Plank. Sako, while you defend, you may treat your agility as equal to the speed of the maneuver you executed this round. So basically, Sako is 3 banks, 3 straights. So when I do get into combat or I think I'm going to be shot, I can zoom 3 straight, and then now I'm rolling 3 agility instead of 2. Makes them a little bit bulkier. I've decided to load them out with automated target priority. This is a favorite of mine on these Initiative 2 quad jumpers that I'm using for like supporting people. Just being able to get that calculate before I engage is just really strong. But obviously, there is the restrictions of I have to shoot the ship that's closest to me. So if there's 2 ships in the range, in the closest range band, I can pick either one of those. But if there's one that's at range 2 and the other at range 3, I have to shoot the one at range 2. And basically, if I just miss, I put a calculator on the card. Next turn, before I engage, I can just get that calculate up for free. Good mod. It's just free mod. He's got a 6-point crew. This is Protectorate Gleb. So he just gives him a red coordinate action, giving him a supporting role. With Gleb, after you coordinate, you can transfer 1 red or orange token to the ship you coordinated. So, basically, I can do the red coordinate and coordinate someone, and then as long as they're doing a blue maneuver, give them the red token. That way it just goes away straight away. It's just a really strong option to keep yourself unstressed, gives you option to your maneuvers. And then to help with that stress mitigation, well, helping with that stress is Contraband Cybernetics. If I'm stressed, use it, do a white maneuver, still get an action. Use it for a red maneuver, get an action, all that sort of stuff. So I'm really liking Sako as a 3-pointer as well. And it rounds out the list nicely because he can support Dallin, Fen, even Nadru if I wanted, Han if I need. Like, he's a pretty decent ship. On my opponent's side of the field, he's also brought Scum, and I actually really like his list. It's one that I actually haven't flown yet, but he's got a bunch of IGs. So starting off, IG88A. For starters, all these IGs have IG2000, so they share each other's pilot abilities, which is just crazy. So IG88A, at the start of the engagement phase, you may transfer one you may choose one friendly ship of Calculate on its action bar at range 1 to 3. If you do, transfer one Calculate token to it. So, with his Droid Brain ability, he gets 2 Calculates whenever he calculates. Start of the engagement phase, he can transfer those around. Because he has 3 of them, if all 3 of them take Calculate actions, he can throw up to, he could get one of them to throw. So if he's got A, D, and C. So let's just say A is the main shot this turn. I'm only shooting at A. He might choose C to throw one to A, D to throw one to A, and now A has 4 calculates. If they're not in range, C could throw a calculate to. So if C and A aren't in range, C could throw a calculate to D. D could then throw a calculate to A, and then A's got 3 calculates, D's got 2 calculates, and C's got 1. So it helps giving an extra mod because it's just a calculate. It's only a focus to hit, only one focus to hit, not like a focus token. So having the option to fully load up one person is great. And these guys have 6 points each. They have a ton of loadout. So, 14 points of loadout around about 14, 15, 16. So A has the least amount of loadout because he's got the most useful ability. So Fearless, looking at each other, change a hit to crit, any results will hit. Sync Laser Cannon. So Sync Laser Cannon will prevent range bonus at range 3 if he's calculating. So that's a really strong gun to have on a droid that calculates. So he's got that one. Just as like a range, mitigating range. Yeah, cool. Sounds good. Oh no, you're good. Yeah, that makes sense. Cool. Then Nadru. He can chill over here and then decide what he wants to do after that. And then Dallon's gonna start over here at a weird angle. Yeah, why not? Let's do it like that. I don't mind that. It's weird. Cool. Sounds good. Yeah, cool. Cool. Well, wait. So C has the proton cannon. Yeah, and cluster mines. Cool. Yeah, that's not too bad. I say it's not too bad, but it is kind of bad for me. I don't want to get caught in that proton cannon. Yeah, so Fen will come there, and then I think we're gonna chuck on here, and you can decide what he wants to do in a second. Is that really how I want to start the game? Maybe I instead put Fen over here. Let's just do that one. I like that. That's better. And then Han can then still stay here. And what we're going to do is we're going to rotate his arc sideways. And then you've got Merciless Pursuit to assign to 2 of your ships. I'll remind you of Merciless Pursuit once if you forget it, and then after that, it'll be up to you because it's a May trigger. Yeah, sounds good. And then I'll just leave that there for reference for you. Okay, cool. We can get to dials. Cool. Fun. Yeah, I'll try and quickly set dials for my ships. I don't want Ben to get away too fast. Dallon's just going to be doing... Yeah, the problem is at that weird angle on Dallon, it's hard to actually decide what he's doing. Let's just go for a 3 straight barrel roll. I guess that works. Yeah, that weird angle might screw me around this game. What is the harm of Han doing it too hard here? I'm actually debating whether I just go straight and then hit a sloop if I need. Starting off very close to Fen here. What I even decide to Fen? But 2 banker should be able to banky roll around. And the Druge is a 3 bank and do a 3 hard if he lands it. Sarko is going to get into Han's way soon, but that's okay. Yeah, I don't want Sarko being shot. So yeah, I'll try and quickly get into... actually, no, I'll get into his list in a second. I'm good to go. Let's do it. Cool. Good luck. Have fun. So, I've got no systems phase stuff. So, yeah, I'll leave it up to you to do then. So Sarko is going to too hard. And we have a white barrel roll, so we're going to take that. Cool. Then you're 2. Yep. Sounds good. Then Drew is going to hit a 3 bank. We're going to take a focus. Then Dallin is going to 2 bank. Banky barrel roll. Yep. And then your 4s. Yep. Sounds good. Yep, cool. Oh yeah, you got a proton cannon. You probably shouldn't. Yeah, definitely. Definitely. Well, I don't think it's worth boosting with Fen here because I'm going to be getting in range of a sync laser cannon for focus. So let's just take a focus ourselves. Damn it, Sarko, you should have coordinated. So we'll go 1 straight with Han. And I mean, like, we just take a lock on something. Doesn't really matter. Cool. Yeah. Well, yeah, do your thing. Definitely. Cool. Well, Fen will take the range 3 shot with 3 dice. Yeah, you should have a proton cannon lined up there. That's 2. Nice, you're fine. And then my 4s. Yep, so range 3 onto C. It's 2. There you go. Good rolls. And then nothing for the rest of my guys, so your 4s. Got it. Sounds good. Oh, good roll. Yeah, definitely. Well, you probably killed Dallin here. Hit, and a crit is a hull breach. So one hole left. Yeah, I didn't really think about how fast that thing actually can move. Yeah. Yeah, definitely. Definitely, yeah. And then we get no points for the end phase. Half points, yes, you get 2. Dallin is half pointed with a hull breach, which doesn't really matter. Cool. Well, end phase. I can't do anything in end phase, so back to planning. Yeah, well, I should have focused Dallin there. I totally forgot how fast that thing can move. But yeah, so that was, let's just go over D quickly. IG8 D, after you perform, while you perform a Stegner's loop, you can use the hard maneuvers instead, or the straight. So it gives it a 3 turnaround or a 3 sloop hard maneuver thing. Fearless, Sync Laser, Cluster Mines, which is great. I already went over A. Then we got IG8 C. After perform a boost, you can do a evade action. So that's really strong. Fearless, Proton, Cluster, IG 2000, and then he's got a Mining Guild tie. But yeah, I probably should have thought about that Proton Cannon on C there. Unfortunately for me, I didn't. Oh well. Oh well. I don't know what else I can say there. I just didn't remember it. But that is okay. I think it's okay. Because I can still get shots off this turn. So I think Dallin's just gonna go to bank to the right. Does that even land with a boost? Well, A's probably doing a too hard with a boost evade. So Dallin needs to either bump up here or run away. So we're gonna go for a 4 straight. And we will have to do a boost with Dallin. That's just guaranteed. That's the wrong ship. I don't even know what you're gonna be doing. You can't 3 hard. It's just 1 bank there. Dallin, the 4 straight's probably a good call. I want to either bump green or only be taking a shot from A at range 2, so the 3 straight isn't bad. Also taking a range 3 shot from yellow would be good, because even he has to spend his mods if he wants that. I just have to be careful with Fen not to bump into C. Yeah, I just upload them to YouTube just to get content out there, really. It's good. Yeah, it's cool. There's a lot of lists that I've seen, like a lot of interesting lists people have been flying. And I get a bit of experience playing against different things, and because I'm posting them on YouTube, um I like talk through what I'm doing so people can learn off of my thought process while playing a game. So I think it's really useful. Yeah. Yeah, I do the audio as well. Is that okay with you? I didn't ask earlier if you're okay with your audio being recorded. Yeah, cool. Thank you. Yes, I will. I didn't start the video until after you left, and then I was just explaining through the list. So yeah, I'll edit out the part where you came back. But yeah, definitely. Um, that's okay. Yeah. Um, I should be ready to go. I think this works. I don't know if it will be good, but it might work. Cool. You go first. So no systems for me. Yep, it's our final. Yep. You can do an action. Because if you ignore the rock while you move, then you can land on it, and then you didn't land on it because you moved onto it. So you can barrel roll off to get a shot, or you could take a focus, evade, whatever you want. Yeah. Yeah. Cool. Cool. My guy. So Sako's gonna 3 straight. We're gonna coordinate Fen using Gleb, and Fen will take a lock. And then because I coordinated Fen, I can pass off the red token to Fen. So Fen's now stressed, not Sako. That's using Gleb's effect. So your fours. You go first. Very nice. Cool. Yeah, two maneuvers and a 3 straight. Yeah, definitely. Cool. Well, the Drew only did a 1 bank. I wasn't actually sure what you were doing. Probably should have gone faster now, but that's okay. We'll take a focus. Dallin goes for a 4 straight. We will stress focus there. Definitely try and survive. Then Fen did go for a 2 bank. He will stress focus there. What do we got? What are we doing here? What's the use of stress focusing? I've got, well, 1 shot I don't get Concordia on, that's why. Yeah, so we'll stress focus. Then Han will try and 3 bank. We're going to take a lock onto A. Yeah, so we'll shoot that guy. Cool. And yeah, that's it. Start of engagement. You got your stuff. Definitely. Cool. Well, Fen will shoot into C because that's the range 0 shot, so might as well just do it. There's 1. Cool. Then Han will shoot at A, obstructed, so I'll be on 4 dice. Yeah, 4v4. You've got mods as well. So we'll Greedo to make that 3 and a crit. Two shields, yay. And that was on A, yes, correct. Cool. Your 4s. For as long as Fen's in your front arc at range 1, he'll get Concordia. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, that's pretty good. Definitely. Yeah, Dallon's dead. You can't roll anything. Yeah, there you go. So he still gets to shoot, so he stays on the board. So that's 4 points for you. Oh, two more, sorry, because you already got half. And he did not get any crits that mattered. So Sarko will be rolling 3 defense because of his maneuver. Yes. Yep. Range 2. Yep. Cool. It's 1 evade, so we'll just take a shield. Cool. A. D. Yeah. 2 for me. Will Lone Wolf to reroll 1 of them. I'll just double check the range there. We should be good. Yeah, that was the wrong one. That one. Yeah, we're fine. Reroll. We'll definitely spend the focus. Takes 1 shield. Cool. My 4s, Nadru, no shot. Dallon, only got the range 0, yeah. There's 1. Yeah, you're fine. Cool. Yeah, and I don't think my 2 has anything, and I think your 2 actually might have range 3 obstructed. Yeah, there you go. Nice. Yeah, okay, takes 2. Yeah, so that's 1 for half. Wow. That sucks for him. Damn. Yeah, definitely. Wow, okay, cool. End phase. I think you get 2 points as well for end phase. Yeah, you will. 2 points for end phase. Very nice. Yep, cool. Back to dials then. Yeah, so this isn't going well, guys. I think this is because of the way I started the game, honestly. That's probably why. But yeah, this is not going well at all. Very much so. So I'm about to get cluster mined on Fen. Fen's doing a 2 bank, so I'll probably clip 1 of them. Yes, a 2 bank, because a 2 hard there will definitely hit that rock. Han is probably going to try a 1 straight. Could try and sloop it. Might take him off the board. Probably will get bumped. Yeah. 3 straight's not bad either. Try and limit how many of those cluster mines I actually do hit when I do get hit by them. Yeah, so Nadru, I don't think Dallon rolled an evade. I think he rolled 1 on that last attack. Yeah. Jesus, just sucks. That just absolutely sucks, man. But that is okay because we can probably come back from this because my main hitters are gone. The problem is I now have to flank his ships that all have bombs, so that is going to be a big problem. Yeah. I think Sarko's about to take some damage, so no coordinating this time. And I think the 4 straight. I actually think Sarko sloops here. No. I like the 1 hard. Yeah, I'm good to go. Let's do it. I don't think I can get worse than this. Cool. Systems for you. Yep. There's one. Yeah. Was that on green? Yeah. There you go. Yeah, probably not. If I bank and then bank, yeah, maybe. Cool. Okay, cool. Okay. You're 2. Mining Guild Surveyor. Very nice. Cool. Sarko is just gonna 1 hard. We're actually gonna barrel roll here. Yeah. Why not? Why not? Barrel roll. Your 4s. Yep. Yep. Definitely. Yeah, you get to do the hard maneuver, right? Yeah, there you go. Nice. Yeah, very nice. Cool. Well, Drew goes for a 3 hard bump, so we'll just focus. Hopefully he won't die. There's a low chance of that. Fernal just 2 bank. Yes. C has the protons, so we're going to boost. Or do we barrel roll because we need that center objective? But the barrel should fit, I think. Yeah, okay. I get obstructed bonus if you want to shoot me with green. And then Han goes for a 4 straight. Yeah. Do we just tank 3 cluster mines? What do cluster mines do again? Well, it's up to 6 damage for dodging 2 arcs, so I think that's a worthy risk. Let's do it. Boost onto them. So 6 dice, right? Let's roll. Give me some blanks. Yeah, that's not blanks. Yeah, okay. We'll take all of that then. Yeah, okay. Ah, shoot. I just remembered I have Mandalorian. I could have just reinforced. Yeah, okay. Well, that wasn't the right decision. Does the crit happen as a crit? Okay, cool. He takes a panic pilot, so now he's triple stressed. Well, this game isn't going my way. That's okay. Yeah, I mean, I was going through it next turn anyway, and I would rather dodge out of the arcs there. But yeah, that's okay. I mean, that's okay. Well, my 6s. Start of engagement, sorry, you've got your calculate. You can pass. Red has, yeah. Nope, cool. Well, Han will shoot at A with 2 dice. I got 2 dice of lock and greedo, I guess. So we spend the lock on both. Then we'll greedo for 1 crit. Yeah, you're fine. Very nice. Then no shot. Yep. So your 4s. Yes, you do. Yeah. So he dies. Even if we lone wolf and spend the focus, it's okay. So that's 2 more points for you. Cool. Yeah. Yeah, nice. Yep, so it'll take a crit. Oh, wait, what? Actually, yeah. So we take damage sensor array. He's not doing too much. Then, yeah. So that's range 3 obstructed, so 5 dice to me. Yeah, nice. Yep, and we'll take 2. So that's that's 2 more points for you. Yeah, so let's just ignore it. Let's just ignore it. I was bound to have a game like this coming up. That's actually so funny. Oh, laugh through the pain. Yeah, so Nadru will take his death shot. So 2 dice on the tie, so 1. Yeah, I got a damage. I got 1 damage. Woo! And then Sarko's got no shot again. Yeah. So that's end phase. I think it'll be yes, you have gotten half on Hans. That's yeah, 5 out of 9. So that's 2. And then we both get 1 for the objective. Yeah, so score should be 14-1. Yeah. Yeah, for you. Not for me. This is not very good at all. Yeah, so in retrospect, I should have reinforced Han. I definitely would have taken less damage. I got to be honest, I just totally forgot that reinforce was an option. Jumping on those cluster mines probably wasn't the right idea, but I mean, I was going to hit him this next turn. Like, actually, no, for Han has a 3 hard, so I could have avoided at least one of them. Yeah. I haven't rolled well, but I also haven't made good decisions. So, like, I could blame dice or I could blame how I set up. For one, I think I should have pushed Dallin through the center. 2, I shouldn't have put Dallin in his proton cannon bullseye. 3, I shouldn't have put Fen so close to Dallin, so which forces Dallin's maneuver to be get out of the way. Han should have started in the corner where Nadru was, and Nadru should have started in the right hand corner. I think it would have been smarter to take my forces on the left and get Han to circle on the right to go around the rocks. And having Han in there is kind of annoying because it bumps up suck on everyone. Yeah, I think it's just a matter of bad placements, bad decisions, and then bad dice don't help, but that's okay. So to win this game, I need to basically not let Han die, which is easier said than it's done. Yeah, they got 3 banks. Okay, cool. I don't think he's gonna 3 bank or 1 bank there. At least Han can take a shot. I mean, yeah, let's do it. Cool. Yep. So a systems for you. Definitely. Yeah, they just show up. Cool. I think it's number 3 for seismic. Yeah, there you go. Place it down and it just looks cool. Yeah. Cool. So my 2 goes first. Yeah, I'm going. I'll 1 hard and I'll probably just repair the damage sensor array. I think that's probably the best option. Yep. Yep. So your force. Yep. Very nice. Yep. Very nice. Yep. Cool. Well, Fen's gonna 3 hard. A's got the synced laser cannon, so we're just gonna focus there. Then Han just one banks, gets rid of one stress. Oh, remove it, please. Okay, so I should have 2 left. Yes, cool. Seismic charge. What are we going with? That one, cool. I like it. Yep, definitely. Yep, so just 1 damage on Han. Oh, hello, Han. There we go, cool. We can just delete all them. Cool. Cool. So my 6's final shoot range. Your starting engagement. Yeah, you get your passing. Did you put the calculates on it? I don't think you did. That's okay. I'm just getting a call, so do you mind if I just mute and play out the round quiet? Thank you. Cool. I'm back. Yeah. So your thoughts? Yeah, definitely. Yep. Yeah. Oh, good roll. Yeah, definitely. So we'll take 3. So that's 1 point for half. Yes, 1 left. Range 0 should get him. Or you can shoot Han, who's got 4 left. So probably not that one. Yeah, definitely. Definitely. There's 1. Yeah, no evade still. So that's 2 more for you. Dead Sako. Yeah. I mean, I made bad decisions at the very start, so I don't think it's all the dice, but the dice is definitely not helping here. Definitely not helping. Yeah, Han takes a crit. Sorry, Fen takes a crit. Direct, so you kill Fen. Good game. So that is 3 more. Okay, this is not demoralizing. So you got 2 earlier for half, so now you get your 3rd. Well, yeah. So that yeah. Um, Unfortunately, no, I don't have time for one, which sucks. But yes, I would have loved a rematch if I had time. And I do feel like I honestly feel like putting off what I need to do today to do that rematch, but I'm not going to because that's irresponsible. But anyway, yes, thank you for the game, man. That was a shit show for me. um, yeah. I don't know. I feel like it was coming. I've had some really good games recently. So I think just to like analyze my decision making. For one, starting off Dallin on that angle did not help, especially when I put Fen right next to him. So I shouldn't have done that because Dallin's the way he barrel rolls meant I have to go out this way, which means I'm facing this way now, and that means Fen has to go straight, can't barrel roll out. My only other option would have been a 1 bank with a straight boost with Dallin, which would have put him about there, sort of a little bit further, probably about the same spot. So I still would have gotten proton cannoned. Should probably fly Dallin straight next time. I probably should have. Sorry, yeah. What were you gonna say? It's. Oh, I can't. I can't challenge. The problem is I couldn't challenge a sync laser cannon with the calculate, because if you prevent the range bonus on the Fang fighter, it becomes very bad. So the way I try and play the Fang is to wait until I can pounce into range 1. Um, so I probably should have 2-straighted instead of 3, because I wasn't actually expecting you to launch down the board that fast. I thought you'd play a little bit more passive, regroup in the center, and then go from there. So it was very smart. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, to nothing. Yeah, yeah. I also think that I should have. I probably, like, analyzing how the rocks works. We had that big one there. I probably should have had my main group over in this corner here, and then had Han going this way, that like he was, so he could have come around the board. You're trying to get after my main threats because you would have tried to go for that. Oh, I'm pretty sure you would have. So that way, yeah, having Han just taking pot shots. Yeah, and then but the problem is if you start coming in towards Han, he'll get to about here, and then he'll just do a 4K and just turn around, or like a 3 sloop and just say, "Okay, cool. Well, I'm about to go back this way and take you towards everyone else." That's how I should be playing. Yeah, and then it's like, yeah. So it's yeah. I should be using Han to distract you and then draw you into my team, my main team, which is my big hitters. And I probably shouldn't be letting you get shots off turn 1 as well. Yeah, so I think maybe setting up on this corner. I think the problem was I put Sarko in the center, which didn't help because Sarko wants to be with everyone else. Also, I put Sarko here. Was he here? Yeah, Sarko was in the center there. Sarko was here, yeah. So Sarko should have started in the center, which would have given him the option to, like, too hard away and do what he did do, because he did too hard this way, but he should have, like, I should have just sent the whole squad this way and started over here, so that way I can actually choose my direction better at the start of the game. Yeah. If there's a better 3-pointer, I'll happily hear it, but he's my most efficient 3-pointer that I use right now. Because if yeah, I don't know, I don't like Sunny. I like the ability, but it's like, so it's just like, yeah, it's not. What do you run, like ion cannon on it? Yeah, okay. To slam, yeah. That's true. Yeah, that is interesting. Yeah, that is true. Yeah. Um, yeah, I think I wanna. Yeah, I don't know. I'll have to try Sunny out, but I feel like in a list like this where two of my attackers are pretty flimsy, I feel like having another attacker where if you do ignore him, he can do some damage is still stronger. And I don't have to fly him with as like on his own. I can fly him with the squad and just use barrage rockets, which I have done, I get in one of my games. I set him up in the corner, and then my opponent made it my best option to set up with him. Yeah, and that's yeah, but I feel like that's the thing I like about Nadru is that I don't actually have to fly him with the barrage rockets. He doesn't actually have to fly on his own. Like he can, but I can also bring my squad towards him because he's still got a 3-die gun if he doesn't spend his focus. So he's still a decent attacker. But yeah, I think it's gonna matter about a thing. Just I think it's just gonna be how I fly him next time. Yeah. Yeah. So on those reds, I had one of those crits is from the roll, and then 4 more of those hits are from the roll. Yeah. Yeah, definitely. That's okay. Next game it'll be better though. That's okay. Cool. Anyway, thank you for the game. I do appreciate it. I did learn a decent bit, so it wasn't a total waste, even though I got stumped so quickly. Um, cool. Yeah. Yeah. Catch you next time. See ya. Um, we said it all already. Was not a good game for me. Sorry, like I did like it was a good game because I got to see how bad it can go in a game, but it also does suck because I got stomped really bad. 20-1 like really sucks. 20-1 is horrible. But I've learned from it, so that's good. Um, so he was very aggressive with his IGs. I wasn't expecting that. So I think next time I verse IGs, I need to play a bit more passive. I need to figure out the best angle for Dallin, and I think that is the actual 45-degree instead of the slight angle. That slight angle was screwing me around this game, whereas normally it's like a fun way to play. Um, yeah. Let me pause my music. Music's just distracting me. I like the Han build, but this wasn't a good test for it. I was rolling well with Han every time. I didn't spend any of his mods. Except for on that one shot with 2 dice. Fen did nothing. Um, Dallin did nothing. Nadru got 1 damage on a tie. Um, and Sako did nothing really, yeah. So that's a massive playstyle issue. I don't think there's many lists that can actually there's not many lists at all that can put that much pressure on me as 3 IGs can, just because of how maneuverable they are, how many tokens they get, how many agility they have, how much hull they have, and the amount of munitions they can take. Like that's a lot of pressure that you can put on a list that has flimsy attackers, and especially when I'm making mistakes, that really hurts. Um, I was going to compare Han builds after this game, but I can't really compare him now because that's trash. Because he didn't actually use his Han build properly. But I will play this one again. I've got a game on Tuesday for my team league, and I don't know if I'm going to fly this list. Probably will. This is the list I'm most comfortable with. Otherwise, actually, I mean, I could fly. I could play my tractor list just to be fun, just have some fun. It's not a bad idea to play the tractor list. I think I want to mess around with this one. If it's Republic, I'm versing Republic, FO or Scum. Like FO, this is good against Scum. I guess this is fine. I don't know, unless he brings a mirror matchup or a bunch of tractors. But he's probably just going to play Republic, so that's not too much of a hassle because I think we have the first game out of all our teams, so he'll probably just play Republic. But yeah, anyway, going through the dice score. As he said, I did roll that big damage on myself with Han. That was a gamble. I feel like it was just going to turn out the same way. The only difference is I took a panic pilot, and I probably should have reinforced, which was the correct decision to make, but I didn't do it. Because you know what, I'm a gambling guy. I wanted to gamble. Han likes it. Red dice. I only threw 34 red dice that game. That's really bad. My opponent also only threw 34 red dice, exactly the same as me, but he smashed me. So for me, if we take away the one crit I rolled one crit at expected 4, so it's a -3 on the crits. Take away the 4 hits I rolled for the bombs, that is a 14 to 12.75, so a +2 swing. So that means I'm just -2 on the crits right now. Blanks, -1 blank, so that's a 7. So that would probably be about a -1.1. That is about average, I reckon. I'd say that's about a -1.1 when you take away those hits and crits. For green dice, 33 green dice, I rolled 6 evades at expected 12. So that does hurt. I rolled the evades with Nadru, rolled 2, Han rolled 1, Sako rolled 1. But man, I just wasn't rolling. It's no other way to put it. They just weren't rolling when they needed to. So you expect them to roll at a shot like that one, range 3, where I've got a focus and 4 dice. You're expecting to roll worst case scenario that average worst case scenario is 2 blanks, focus, evade. So that would have saved Fen there, but he rolled 3 blanks and a focus. Direct hit kills him. That sucks. That shot onto Fen, I'm rolling 5 dice without any focus. You're expecting to roll at 5 dice at worst case scenario. You're expecting to roll evade, focus. Probably 2 evades, focus, blank, blank. But I rolled, I think it was 2 focuses, 3 blanks. So that's okay, 2 hits. Saka, I think he rolled 1 evade the whole game. And that was, I don't even remember that when that was. But yeah, so game just didn't go well. And don't get me wrong, I'm trying, it's a bad game. This is a horrible game. It's a horrible way to lose 20-1 where you've dealt 2 shields and 1 hit on his ships. That's horrible. That's a horrible, horrible game. Anyone would feel bad for that. But at least I've learned my lesson. At least I've learned a lesson about it. With my list, just if we think it through with what we can do. Let's remove this overlay. Let's just do a quick think through of what I could do differently. So this is Fen. Where is this? Han plus Fen. There we go. So Han builds fine. Fen builds fine. In terms of list composition, I'm pretty set on Sako, Han, and Fen. Those are very strong ships. There's not another 5-point ship that can compare to Han. The only ship that can compare to Fen is Talonbane, but you lose the initiative and you lose the boost and you lose the free Concordia. So then we come down to Dallin and Nadru. So Dallin and my list fits that 3 dice attack, get in there, be in a weird position, bump up. And I've played a lot of games where I have done that, where I've moved into a weird position, I've bumped them, I've dodged shots, I've gotten a good flanking position. There is games that I have done that, but the problem is that it didn't really work out here. Otherwise, what I could put in there, maybe initiative 5, Talonbane, Cobra with Fearless. You keep your same upgrade points. You become really attacker, really smash and damage. The only problem is Talonbone's got 2 agility and the exact same hit points. So I like the idea of Dallin just to be that, like, get in there in a weird spot. With Nadru, in a 3-point slot, I haven't really flown any other 3-pointers except for Gargor. I mean, I don't like the escape crafts. Like, no offense, I'm not gonna take. I don't really want to take an escape craft. They're like a headhunter, but worse. Like, I'd rather just take Sarko for coordinates. At least Sarko Contractor. You could take a 3-point wire wing. Not really. They don't deal enough damage. Don't even bother. You could take a 3-point hawk. Not good at damage. It's just a generic. It really just comes to your M3As or your ties, and I'm not bringing a tie. So what could be good? Sunny Bounder is what my opponent suggested. Sunny Bounder is cool. Cool ability. Initiative 1, not very good. You got the same amount of hit points as Nadru. You're not as offensive with the barrage rockets, but you do have 1 more agility, but that's still leaving the game up to luck. So it's like I'd rather just keep Nadru at that point. Leighton only Latine or Leighton, he only has 4 loadout points, so I don't really want to take that. That's not enough loadout to make these 3-pointers worth it. And Naldra, suffer a hit to reroll dice. Nah, not even gonna bother. Gargoyle could be the only one that would be worth it, and it's just as a get in there, bump them up, be annoying. But at the same time, I don't really need that. My list isn't about bumping them up, and that gets in my own way. It might be good to bump someone in front of a rock for might be good to bump someone up in front of a rock for Han, but I don't think that's worth it. And yeah, that's all the 3-pointers. Like, I don't really think that's worth it. Is there any other 3-pointers in Scum? Like, you can look at the headhunters, I guess. Like Hato, not really worth it for the ability. I guess you don't even get extra munition. Like, you need a lock for the munitions you can take in them, so not worth it. Bosk, not really worth it. Like, Bosk is decent with damage dealt, but I would rather Nadru just for that lone wolf ability. Like, that's the thing. To me, there is no ship that can compare to the amount of firepower Nadru could throw out in a round. Even if he gets 2 shots off, Nadru has way more firepower than any other 3-pointer in Scum. So I can't really change him for anything else. So like I'm analyzing my list and trying to find a solution, but I don't think there is many solutions here. Like, if I'm set on this 13 points, I only have a 4-pointer and a 3-point slot to toy around with, or a 7-pointer, and I don't really want to play 7-pointer because now my list becomes very flimsy at 4 ships, not enough people to do scenario actions, all that sort of stuff. So I think if I was going to change this, Dallin could be changed for Dirge, Cad Bane, probably Dirge, honestly. Dirge would be nice. Dirge, Cad Bane. I should try Dirge next game. I'm going to take a note to play Dirge. Is there notes in this? Got notes. Take Dallin, switch for Dirge / Cad. Cadbane could be good for giving out stresses and helping Han's ability, actually. Talon. I don't want to, like, the other 4-point I normally use is Lee Mackay. I don't think a Y-Wing would fit in this list in that 4-point slot. Like, you're a little bit tanky, but you have no agility. I want a ship that can rolls at least 2 dice. I mean, you have 3 more hit points for that 1 agility, but I don't think it's worth it, especially with the amount of dice people can throw at you in a game. Who else could I switch for? What's another 4-pointer? Foot in a weird spot. Oh, my cat's here. I mean, I could try. like Zuckuss, but I don't think Zuckuss is worth it for 4 points. I think the G1A is just a weird chassis to fly at 4 points. So I don't think it's worth it. Hawk doesn't have the firepower I'm looking for and the survivability. I mean, it might, but not really. It doesn't have the maneuverability I'm looking for, and no one but a rogue class has that maneuverability I'm looking for. So it's just a matter of, I think, refining how I fly. Yeah, it's about maneuvers, setting up flight paths, not getting in each other's ways, all that sort of stuff. So yeah, I've learned a little bit demoralized, but next game will be better. Hopefully, if I got a bad luck swing, it should come back, right? At least that's a gambler's mindset. That's okay. Thank you for watching to the end if you did. Thank you for putting through my little bit of complaining at the end. I do appreciate that. If you did listen to me, because I mean, it was a bad. It was bad luck, but it also was bad moves for me, and I definitely can make better moves. So I will make better moves next time. Thanks for watching.